Okay, so once you have this, you're gonna add up all your hours and you're gonna add up what it costs. So now, let's calculate how many hours are in a working week. So, pardon?
How many hours a day can you do?
You can legally work 8 hours a day.
And then what?
Because, well, I'm not sure about the day, but you can only work 40 hours a week. So you have 40 hours a week. So please calculate how much 40 hours a week.
40 times 10.
Yeah. 40 hours per week equals what? 420? $420 is what you're making a week on minimum wage. And I did this purposely on minimum wage because I want better for all of you.
Jesus.
I don't want you thinking that a minimum wage job as an adult is going to pay for much. A minimum wage job as a kid in grade 10 is okay. Because you're not paying all of these. You probably can't even come up with 5 items that you're paying for. Right? What would be some items that grade 10s would have to pay for right now in your homes?
Rent.
Their own phone.
Is your parents charging you rent already at grade 10?
No, not yet.
No, there could be. Levi, some days I'm going to start charging him rent when he leaves the lights on and doesn't clean his bedroom and I become his maid. So I'm going to start charging him soon. But for example, in my home, Levi wants the extras, Levi has to pay. I provide the phone because I don't have a landline phone. But if he wanted his PlayStation 4, he had to buy it. He wanted other things, he has to buy it. I don't provide it. I do give him $15 a week, and I only have him 2 weeks out of the month. So he only gets $30 a month. So it takes him a while. So he had to go cutting grass this summer, and he had to go work for his grandpa this summer because he wanted to make more money. And he did, and he was able to buy one. But what are some things in grade 10 that you have to purchase right now?
Vehicle.
Phone? Are some of you saving up for a vehicle? Okay. No, that's awesome.
A truck maybe?
Pardon?
A truck.
A trip? Yeah.
Oh yeah, always. Make $550.
Have we had a meeting?
What else would you be required to buy? Does any of you buy kind of your own clothes now, or do your parents do? Right.
If it's from Lululemon, I have to.
Right, so if it's the extra, can I put extra here? Like parents, a lot of you will make sure you have clothes to get to school. They're not making you buy all of your clothes. But my mom used to kind of be like, I'll buy you jeans, but if you want the extra, like a brand name or something, that comes out of your money. So a pair of jeans, well, back in my day, when I was in grade 10, might have been about $30 for a pair of just regular jeans, but if I want any more, it's around $50. So I have to cough up the $20.
Will they mail bottom jeans?
No, I wasn't in the bell bottom era. It actually came in as a new fashion, but no, I didn't have the bell bottom era. So that's how my parents kind of dealt with it. So I did a lot of babysitting. So I bought the extras. If I wanted, earrings or things for my hair or clothes or anything like that that were different than the basic provided, I would purchase them. What other things would you guys have to be responsible for paying for right now? You're kind of not in the age of gas right now or anything like that. What about if you want to go to like Subway or Dairy Queen or anything like that?
I guess going down to lunch.
Okay, so can I just put lunch time and then it's kind of your extras that you buy at lunchtime? So you go to the co-op and you buy your pop or you buy those things. Okay, so you probably don't have a very big list of money, but you're going to figure this out in a little bit. Okay, so 40 hours per week at $420. How many weeks do we have in a year? 52 weeks. Okay? How much money are we getting in a year? How many hours too? So money and hours.
21,840.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's money.
How many hours? Yep. I put it under the money. How many hours?
Oh, how would you do that?
360.
I got 2,008.
That's what I know. How'd you get that?
Well, because you take 40 hours a week times 52.
Oh.
Okay. 2080. Okay. I want you to now look at what you added up for the 5 items, and I want you to see if it's possible on a minimum wage job, if you can afford those. I know right now, Joel looked at it and he said he needed 524 hours to pay for his home that he was going to live in. So, take a look. $21,000 is all you're going to make if you work at minimum wage, and that's not a day off. That's not a sick day. That's not a holiday. You are working 52 weeks a year. On average, some vacation pay is put away. So I think, Julie, you might notice on your pay stub, you might qualify for vacation pay, and it might only be like $14 in a month or something like that. It's not a lot. So it's not a lot for Jewel to be able to say to the co-op, I'm going to take 4 weeks off, and expect her paycheck to still pay for that. They're going to say, that's okay, Julie, you can take 4 weeks off, but your total is maybe $27. And so Jewel's going without getting paid those other. Which kind of doesn't work very well for her if she's banking on that money,
I
right?
don't get vacation.
I get great holidays. This is where I plug, if you want to be a teacher, you should really consider it. It's the greatest job when working with having your own family. I don't have to book my holidays. I get my holidays. The only thing that really sucks, and you may want to listen to this part if you want to become a teacher, is your holiday time is high travel time. So for me to travel anywhere is when everybody else is traveling, and I'm paying a lot more money for my ticket.
Spring break is so expensive. We were gonna travel and it was like almost the same to go to Edmonton as it is to go to Florida, not on spring break.
Yeah, and spring break now is becoming recognized because more and more people are having that February break, whereas a few years ago, you could go cheap because it wasn't an important time for anybody. So, ponder that thought. I get lots of holidays, love my job, love the holidays that I get, but I'm traveling on Easter when everybody else is traveling. I'm traveling on Thanksgiving when everybody else is traveling. Summertime's not so bad, especially down in the States this year. Nobody wanted to travel to the States because it costs an extra 30 cents for every dollar. So we didn't see many Canadian license plates down in the States, that's for sure. You? Are you guys thinking of going this year?
We went
Yeah, but you were a little bit, it wasn't as bad. Summer was, and it's kind of still pretty bad, actually. So, can you afford those 5 items that you just budgeted?
Yes.
Can you but I only had to do 5.
We don't need a 5. There's still a bunch. Like, you got a 5. You got a 8.
So that was needed in your car, or some of you might have had your card in. That was 5 items, grade 10. You had probably 10 items at least, right?
Yeah.
That is not, if you didn't put food in there, if you didn't put recreation in there, you're living a sad life, unfortunately. Either you're walking a lot because you can't even afford a vehicle, or you're going to get really, really skinny if you need to. And if you're already skinny, you're just going to die because you can't afford food. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I could live for a while, I'm okay, but I don't know how long I could go. So now I want you to take a real budget, bring it into the real world right now, and I want you to take $10.50 is what you get minimum wage, and I want you to come up with your budget. So take this budget here. It's not much, I'm not asking much, but I really want to bring it home to you. What do you think you would spend in a month? So let's just do 1 month. So you go to school, so the possibilities of you working a 40-hour week is not strong. So Julie, I'm going to pick on you again. How many hours in a week would you be able to work at the co-op?
Since it's during school, I can only work 16 hours.
Why is that?
Because I'm under the age of 16.
Right. So you have to be 16 years of age to work more than 16 hours a week because that is the labor standards. Her boss, the co-op, if she works even 17 hours in a week, they could be in trouble because she's a student and education is very important and they don't want to take that away. So you're only allowed 16 hours a week. 16 hours a week, 4 weeks in a month. I want you to make up a quick little budget right now on what you would spend.
I work 70 hours a week.
Okay.